Everybody, we are Not Great RPG, and we're here once again for the Veiled Force of Orvigo.
What is so bad? What are you laughing at?
Nothing at all. A mysterious hand reached up and grabbed something off of the bar after we're just going to go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves. We're waiting for our DM. DJ's not here yet. He is unfortunately stuck in the bottom of hole 10X on Oak Island. He went in there to find some treasure.
A DJ? In the bottom of 10X? A hole? On the island of Oak Island?
On the island of? Off the coast of Nova Scotia?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the copy pasta, as always. Thank you. But yeah, we're going to go around the table real quick and introduce ourselves, and then we'll wait for DJ to get unstuck. They're sending divers down now to get him.
I thought it was a hole.
It's
There's
full
water.
of
Hole
water.
divers. Yes, it's full of
That's the
water.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big problem. There's a big room at the bottom, but it's full of water and dirt, and it's really deep underground. So they
But no treasure.
can't really
just
figure out
water.
what's under there.
Gotcha.
Supposedly tunnels, but
Like a
you
mud
know,
man.
Like a mud man of sorts. Yeah, he's
Mud
down
man.
there.
Mud man?
Down there.
It's the mud friends we made along the way.
Right.
That's the real
There's
treasure.
There's also like rebar and stuff that's stuck in it. That's stuck in
impaled.
it. Yeah, so it's a big problem actually. I've also watched part of the show. I'm not proud of it. I stopped
Have you
when I
really?
realized. Yeah, I mean, I stopped when I got to the point where I was like, they're not actually finding anything. This is terrible.
You thought for a time that they would?
Maybe. Don't know.
They advertised it as if they were finding things.
Yeah, maybe they did.
Finding the
I like
friendships.
stuff like that. Anyway, I'm Don today and
I like stuff like
probably
that.
always. But today I'll be playing Flint Iron Fists.
I'm Sarah, and I play Chessa.
I'm John, and I play Olaf, and I'm very disappointed in Don.
I'm Glenn. I play Crom.
I'm Jello. We're playing Tim's mom.
Right?
And I'm Don, and I'm very disappointed in Don.
Right?
And also DJ.
Tim's
mom.
This is Tim's mom.
That's who you are?
Oh, God.
Oh my god!
Go back in the hole.
Jesus.
Ow.
Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be that high
That was
pitch.
probably bad for the microphones and my ears.
That was just supposed to go dun dun dun. I was gonna stand up like royalty.
How was 10X?
It was great. I got to hang out with Rick and Marty, and they told me about
Rick.
all the nice nifty things they found.
Rick and Marty.
Rick and Marty.
That's their names.
Rick and Marty.
How about the one Blankenship guy? You hang out with him?
Dan, or
Yeah.
hopefully not Dave.
What did you
Dave.
find?
Oh wait, no, Dave, not Dan. Dan's the 90-year-old one that passed.
He's dead. That's why I asked.
What'd you find down there?
What did I find?
Another episode.
That I can't hold my
Recap.
breath as long as I thought.
Just paint yourself in like glow in the dark stuff and just dive right in.
Yeah, it was the glow stick. Yeah, that's what
Okay,
they used me
yeah.
as. That was in between my role as the platform that they lowered the divers down on. I had to like support myself on a trapeze. Yeah, it was an experience.
Having men walk on you? Wasn't your first time, I thought.
Talk about instead of a deprivation tank, degradation
Right?
tank.
Well,
Oh my
Happy birthday.
sensories.
TM,
you know
TM.
where your wedding's happening now.
Well, anyway, hi, I'm DJ. I'm the DM. I'm gonna do this intro and recap while taking off a hoodie.
Can we get a Careless Whisper in the chat, please? For
So-
legal reasons, I can't play it.
So, last week,
Uh-huh.
not last week, last session,
Previously on.
we opened on Minerva dead, and everyone standing around her, just kind of like,
Rick.
Who did it?
who
Who
done
could
it?
have done this?
Who would have done this?
How could they?
Oh no! Our
Monsters.
paladin!
It's broken. Rip.
So yeah,
Pulling out the hose.
we opened on that. Minerva had a vision that I'm not going to spoil for everybody here. I think you talked a little bit about it.
Yeah, 7x7.
Yeah, Sweaterback 7, that you were looking for Kavohu, some other information. As your vision ended, there was like a deep, resounding, omnipresent laugh that just kind of like reverberated through the forest, similar to everyone who wasn't dead. You all heard that as well. Minerva awoke with no memories. Knew who she was, who her sister was, and what had happened in that vision, but anything past that was just not there. Following that, you guys made your way to Groteveg, where you went to the tavern, which I was in the process of looking at the Open Tome. Ooh, the Open Tome Inn.
Marissa, Tome.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up? What's up? There you ordered a lot of alcohol and a lot of food, and then ate and went to bed. And that's where we're going to go ahead and pick up this week is the morning after your long rest. So you waken in the Open Tome in the city of Groteveg. It's a nice, bright, sunny day.
I'm already sitting downstairs.
Same.
I'm playing a trumpet. Making the water dance. As is tradition.
The old morning horn.
Wake up and cast fireball.
Good morning!
Yeah, we're downstairs.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Gather and collect everybody. Books. Books and things.
Books and things. Really good.
Hey, Tim's mom.
Asparagus tender grass.
Good to see you, buddy. This is going to be a very long, fruitful friendship.
Flinch.
It's a flinch.
It's a friendship.
Sanctioned.
Sanctioned by, people of Groteveg or wherever we are.
Grotevegians.
Grotevegians.
Roto vegetarian.
And then we got to find Kavohu.
So where we trying to go? We need to go hit that library.
Library for Sweater. Just got to find books.
Gotta find Kavohu.
Got to find Kavohu. We got to get your sweater back 7 times.
Kavego, we've been there.
No, Kavohu.
Oh, all right.
Get the meat sticks out of your ears, buddy.
CMS 47 months. Free me from this torture. Absolutely not.
Definitely not.
Simply nothing that I can do legally standing. Legally speaking, also. There's nothing
Legally
I can
sitting.
do. Legally sitting.
Legally sanctioned.
Do you remember when you played that game of bags with that man and then you did a thumbprint? Now you're here. Squid Game. Nobody.
No,
Haven't seen
gonna
it
watch
yet.
it.
sorry.
Oh man,
It's on the list.
that did not land even at all.
It's a good show. I did
know.
not remember that one. the beginning game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't remember. I can't remember the name of it.
Neither can I.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was
Squid-
gonna.
Old
Squid
man
Game.
bag game.
Squid Game.
Yep.
Did I ask anybody in the bar about Kavohu? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I'd like to flag down a person working here.
I think you did actually.
Did I remember?
I vaguely remember you doing it because I remember an NPC saying what I was getting ready to say
Oh.
when you asked about Kavohu, which is just that's nonsense.
Yeah.
I remember that. So you definitely asked somebody.
Maybe there's a book on Kavohu.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that might be helpful.
I don't know if I can read or not. Can't remember.
We'll figure that out.
I'm going to scribble something down in common on the
If you're
table.
just gonna scribble. Can you read this? No. Oh.
I wasn't going to write it in Dwarvish.
I was actually gonna write it in Druid. I'd be like, can you read this?
On the same page.
Your eyes are broken.
Thank you for the lurk, CMS.
I'll just push a menu across.
I think I can read it.
That's good.
That fills me with confidence.
What does it say?
Meat.
Just says different various items. Just bread, chicken, ales.
Chicken read.
Doesn't say any of that.
Tim's mom. Terrible with names. I'm a good reader. Let's go to the
That's all we
library. Let's get to the library. What are we waiting
We're
for?
gonna get a
need. What's up, Sweater?
library man.
I gotta go find the library man.
You look
Ah.
concerned.
No,
Library
our library man. Museum guy.
Kane.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
I brought him. Pulled
This
out of
poor
my
man,
bag.
I don't think I've ever
Pull him out of your bag.
No, no.
He's in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Fuck, I left him in there overnight.
He might be dried out.
A week straight, and I still can't remember what his
That's
name.
fine. We'll go up and collect cane. We bring Canary.
Nah, fuck her. We can keep her here.
All right. We'll give her meat.
I feel like it's just one other
Cheese
person
and
to
bread
try and sneak into the building. I'd rather.
I wouldn't want her to get caught.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
can look after your dog.
Tim.
Dare to take my child away from me?
It might not be safe.
Libraries are dangerous for dogs.
This library might be dangerous.
Is she good
For
with
dogs.
dogs?
Yes.
All right, then just hand him over to Canary.
Canary's probably never seen a dog before this.
Sure hasn't. Nope.
I'm gonna.
She was playing
You
with
told
him
me
in the.
she's good with dogs.
No, she played with him in the
wagon.
in the wagon.
That's
when
true.
You were dying.
Who's taking the dog up?
She
Canary.
rolled a pretty good animal handling check. Dog's gonna hop
Do what?
up, lick her hand. She's gonna pet him.
Good.
Pick
All
him
right.
up, pet
I
him.
trust her.
What a weird bug.
Yeah, I was gonna just say like tell
See
her not
for a
to eat
second,
him.
she looks and she.
No, no.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like make sure we tell her like don't eat him.
Yeah, don't eat them, just feed them. We gotta eat a lot of meat and cheese and bread for you and dog during day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just a
Right.
room full of meat sticks. Go to town, guys.
All right, see you later. We took care of our responsibilities for the day. Maybe we're gonna get fucked up.
All right. Time to go to Library Town?
Yeah,
All right.
yep. We
All
got our librarian. We got our sweater.
I'll take
We got our dog mom.
take some of that wine that I had on me and pour it in a cup and splash it on myself so that I smell like alcohol.
Not too bad.
Okay.
Why?
Yep.
I think it'll help sell the whole.
Are we drunkards?
No, I'm supposed to be a library guy.
I don't. That's
I don't.
not.
Is that what librarians do?
I don't know. I've
No.
never been in a library.
It's not.
Maybe I should get some of that.
Nope. Don't do that.
Well, it's done. So.
Can I have some?
No.
All right.
All right.
Let's start making our way.
On the map, which of the buildings was the?
Top left. Big.
No,
gray
I know
building.
the library. The inn where we are. Is it just the red
It's the
building?
first
It's
one.
the very
yeah.
first building in the spiral, I believe.
On the outer ring of the spiral, I said, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking at the map just to the right of the entrance, right?
Yeah, to the right
That
of the
one right here, up high. This.
No, the one at
Oh.
the end of that spiral.
Okay. All
What?
right.
The outer ring of the spiral.
Mm-hmm.
That
It zoomed out. Yeah, that one. Yep.
Which one?
a little tiny one.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
That.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
Little itty bitty one.
All right. Well, then we can clearly see the spiral and go outside.
Yep.
Start walking the spiral up towards the obvious library in the back left corner.
Yeah, so you would see, it would look very similar to the building on the map, actually. Pointed peaks, dark gray building. Doesn't appear to be, this roof doesn't look to be shingled either. It's very just stone roof, stone slabs laid on stone. Big stone rectangle library building.
They get stoned at the library.
Yep. Nice. So you make your way through the spiral up to the library, and
Yeah.
the doors are wide open. There's not too many people out in front of it right now. You can see the streets are starting to bustle about with movement. You can see, as you would walk out of the inn, you'd see to the southeast a mine where things are being brought out. The people you'd see loading things in and out of the mine, you would see they are in chains, not in very nice clothes, very clearly prisoners. Well, not prisoners, but I think you were told that.
Big
That-
Markarth vibes.
yeah. And I think you had been told by an NPC in the past that they make people prisoners, the prisoners in the city work in the mines. I'm pretty sure an NPC told you that in the
Yeah,
past.
I think it was one of the guards at the gate was like, watch your act.
Are
End
they,
up in mine.
That's right.
Are they human or?
It would be a fair mix of everything.
No,
Human,
man.
dwarves, you know.
Just not Goliath.
Or orcs.
Or
right?
orc.
Or, yeah,
Are
not
there any
Goliaths.
Goliaths or orcs?
No, there wouldn't be.
All right.
Because if there were, they would have been exiled.
Yes.
And if they weren't exiled, they would have been killed.
There's no Ganassi in here that we can see, right?
No.
It's pronounced gnocchi.
Oh, okay. We're gonna
Into the library.
All right.
So there's nobody outside of the library? Like no guards or anything by the door or anything like that?
No, the library is open to the public. Anybody is allowed in the first level of it.
Into the library.
Okay,
I'm
then.
going
And
in.
walk
I
on
mean,
in.
you have to walk in to be, you know. So yeah, you
We
walk.
keep down.
Alright, remember? You're a bodyguard?
Yes.
I'm also right.
I thought you...
You were another scholar.
scholar.
Okay, then I would have discussed myself before we left. Being fancy
Yeah,
robes.
bodyguard scholars.
Yeah,
and
fancy
they had
robes,
cane.
glasses.
I got my cool slick back haircut, like a real piece of shit. This is pushed back.
So you're walking on into the library, right?
Yep.
Cool. This
Books.
monitor just went blank. There it goes.
Books,
Everyone does
books,
that.
literature, things of the sort.
Books,
many
books
books on
everywhere.
bodyguarding?
Not a drop to drink.
You make sure I don't get stabbed.
So I'm not here to learn about bodyguarding.
No, you should
You
know
already know.
that.
Ah, yes, because I am a bodyguard. Correct.
If someone tries to stab me, you kill them.
Oh. All right.
So as you walk into the library, you would see behind the desk a
Nope.
She's good. She's great. All right.
behind the desk you would see just a lady, ponytail pulled up high, like kept off of her head, glasses on a chain. She's wearing the standard librarian outfit of a sweater.
Jess, that's your mother.
Sure hope not.
What does she look like?
Not like that.
Jess's mom.
Dwarven.
Jess's mom.
It's got it going on.
Fuck you, DJ.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna push Jessa toward the front. Here you go.
That was perfect.
I'm gonna walk up with Jessa.
Hello. Oh, too high.
Tomorrow? What are you doing down
Long time no see, girl. Helping.
here? Just down the road.
Come here.
So you would see dwarven lady, everything else I described.
Sorry. Sorry, guys.
As you approach her, hello.
Good morning. We're
You got this.
are we specifically telling them that we're looking for information on
Kavohu?
Utais?
You trust what's in your heart.
We've discussed this.
You trust what's in your heart.
I don't-
What's in your heart?
You trust what's in your heart. Heart of the cards.
Falafrey Fleet do. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
My cousin.
Very well today.
Good. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a little bit of information. On the history of this land.
Okay. You may want to check our history section then. Let me flip over to that page because I was on the wrong one. Yep, that sounds like me. Created everything but the map of the library itself.
You
Yeah.
lose the Dewey Decimal System.
She would point you toward like
The letter H.
the letter H. Yeah. No, she would point you. You walked in.
Just
in
think of
the
a Barnes and
center of the
Nobles.
building. She would point to the right, and she would go, "All of our nonfiction is on that side. Fiction's on that side."
It's a lot of fiction.
Yeah, is there really that much fiction? That feels like a lot of fiction.
About 80% of any library is usually nonfiction.
I mean,
And that's like,
Ah.
You made it seem like it's an even 50-50 split.
Is there erotic romantic novels in the fiction section?
Where's your YA
please?
fantasy?
I have to go.
I need this for a reason.
You guys go. I'll meet you.
Yes.
Don't wait up for me. I'll go.
Very quickly get derailed. Where's the porn?
For the pop-up books.
Is you guys
Pop up
porn
porn.
section?
Whoa!
Weird hole cut out in this book.
It's just called Glory.
It's for finger puppets, damn it.
Sorry.
To the right for history.
yeah, that's right.
Glorious, thank you.
I'm gonna step up forward to meet my friends. Excuse me. How far back does the history go?
You were?
I'm sorry?
How far back does the history go?
How,
Time, not distance.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Are you asking for the beginning of history?
As
Orvigo's-
soon as we can get, yes. Me and my associates here, we are currently writing a book
Okay. About what?
about the history of the land.
The Germans.
Good day, my little sex kitten. I know you did not expect his voice.
Well, there are books over there on the history of Orvigo.
Do we have anything about the origins?
Of Orvigo?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there in there?
Yes.
Oh. Well then,
We can start there.
I suppose so.
What is your name?
Oh, my name is in another tab. Euphemia Thompson.
Euphemia, what a wonderful name.
Thank you. What's
My
yours?
name is Vom Sinterblack.
Nice to meet you.
What? You said it's a dwarven woman?
Yeah.
She looks like older.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the last name? Thompson?
Thompson.
It's a good name.
Thanks.
Love it.
Shout out fantasy name generator.
No Gallifrey Fleet do, but...
What was the first name?
Euphemia.
Euphemia.
Oh, shit.
I actually
wrote
do like that.
Euphoria.
That's really good.
Euphoria Thompson! I do like that too.
There's a
Like,
lot of fiction, let me tell you.
do you have anything on topography?
A biography?
Topography.
Topography.
Like map building.
Cartography.
Yes.
Yes, there's some books there.
Anything on sorry.
I'm gonna.
Because I totally said the wrong thing and you were like, yeah, cartography.
I got you.
You understand.
I mean, a topographical map would be
Yeah.
kind of useful, but like,
How
if they
high
don't
are the
have
mountains?
yeah, if they don't have any maps at all, they're probably not going to have a topographical one.
What if that was the only
Yeah,
map they
like
had
we
was
don't
just-
know what anything's called,
got
but we
it.
know how big it is.
Got there, it's fine.
Say, I rolled to see if Chessa could keep a straight face. Got a 12 Constitution check.
It's pretty. There's a little twitch at the sides of the mouth. You know, just a little.
Anything on the land? Here. It's part of our book. We're trying to make a map.
I'll pull out the map.
Okay, that's very good. That would be helpful. We, as of yet, don't have one of those.
Yes, we're looking to make one through the ages if there's, old places where old things might have been that are not here anymore. Stuff like that. Obviously, there's not a map, but, descriptions, guesses.
You know, mountains that don't exist anymore, or things of that sort.
No, all the mountains that exist have always been there.
Old wells, things like that.
How does she know that?
Good.
That makes sense.
How old are you?
That is very rude, Tim's mom. 180, 190.
I didn't want to go too high.
12.
It's three dwarves in a trench coat.
One alcohol, please.
200.
How old is Orvigo?
Like 500 very old.
Older than 200?
Yes.
Do you think she's lying?
Do you have any books on weaponry, swords, like historical swords, things of that nature?
Sure do.
Beautiful.
That
Where
mean-
would those be?
In the nonfiction section.
With the history,
Right.
With all of our nonfiction.
it's not organized by any subject.
Well, in the specific sections that they are, yeah.
Okay.
But we've baseline, fiction, nonfiction, and then they break down further based on category.
I think that's what they're asking. Like, what section?
Where's this? What?
Oh, the like sword stuff, like what?
Swordplay.
Like metallurgy.
Yeah, that would be with like fucking metallurgy, or I don't know if they would label it that. They might just
What did
Good.
you call it?
Smithing.
metallurgy.
Oh, I thought you said metal orgy. Excuse me?
Swords and with the
That
old
would
metallurgy.
be in the fiction section.
I guess so.
Do you use the Orvigo organizational method?
The what?
The OOM.
Yes.
I don't know what that means. I'm not aware of any such method.
How books are organized.
They're organized by category, and then author's last name in descending alphabetical order.
Yes, exactly. The OOM.
Right, yes. If
Beautiful.
that's what you call it, sure.
Glorious.
Fantastic.
Ask me about
Sorry, retcon. Fantastiche.
I'm gonna make my way over towards the fiction section.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yes, there might be many cartoons for you to look at.
Yeah. I like cartoons. I'll find you guys in a bit. Yeah. He's here with me.
He's back.
Always watching.
Thank you very much for your help.
You're welcome. Anything else you need?
Should we need your assistance, how should we find you?
I'll be here.
You have a small bell we could ring, perhaps?
No, you
Or perhaps I could...
I think maybe we can just come and speak with her.
I would recommend that.
All right. I
I
wasn't
like-
sure if there was like
And also maybe don't make that sound.
Good.
In a library. Please stop.
I want to start walking over. I'm assuming things are alphabetized. Like,
Yep.
I want to go over to the history section and see if I can find the U's.
The U's?
Like, not the youths.
No,
Suits.
the U's. The letter U.
I'll always speak to these youths. Yeah.
Like the books written by people with last names starting with the letter U.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing. No books.
None?
How many last names can you think of that start with the letter U?
Umbridge?
Oppenheimer.
Utaist.
Umbridge.
I said Umbridge.
Umbridge.
I said it louder.
Umbridge.
All right, yeah. There's a pink.
Ergava.
There's a pink book, and on the spine it's called "How to Be the Worst" by Dolores Umbridge.
Many things to learn from this book.
I mean, I guess I'll just kind of like skim through the history books and see if anything says the word Utaist in the title.
Bless.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
Do any of the books have the word Utaist in any of the titles?
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
That was good.
I'll be here all night.
Oh, that was a good one. Nothing would specifically say Utaist that you see on the shelves now.
What do some of the history books like? Is there like an overarching theme about the history?
Really, there's like 3 to 4 history books that there's just multiple copies of, and all of them say like origins of Orvigo.
I want to crack open just one of
I
them.
mean, it would be different variations of like Orvigo and origins, or synonyms for origins.
right.
Orvigo beginnings.
Orvigo's oranges.
Orvigo the retribution.
Orvigo 2, The Reckoning.
Yeah.
I'll go up to Chessa. Just this building seems really big.
A little too big for what's here.
What
Seems like a bookstore.
other things do they keep in libraries besides books?
It's usually a lot of books. Usually different books, though there's also often
Feels reasonable.
research rooms and
Do you think the deeper into the building we go, the older the history is?
I think the more valuable the history is. I don't know if it's necessarily older. I'm not sure how this library is organized. It doesn't use any systems I'm familiar with.
Perhaps we should fan out and see what we can find out here.
We can start here and see what's been recorded. It might be a bit... Well, pull one of the... You said there's like 3 or 4 different books. I'll pull one of each and sit down on the floor, crack them open, and...
Okay.
Are any of the authors notable? Names that we might have...
Darl's Chickens.
Bimmy Jump.
Medgar Talonfoe.
You want to skip this song? This song is so quiet I can't even hear it.
It's a library. It's gotta be quiet.
Oh.
It's only slightly different. We'll be fine. Books. None of the authors would be anything that particularly stands out.
Gil Naiman. Gil Naiman.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, they would be different names. Like I can give you the names of them if you'd like.
I mean, if they're not distinct, if they're not like important, that's fine.
I mean, they're not particularly important. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all are written by different people according to the books. They all have a different author name on them.
Jessa said the important stuff is probably downstairs.
I said the valuable stuff is probably downstairs.
Should we go downstairs?
We'll get there.
We'll start here.
Come with me. I need your eyes. We're gonna walk into the next aisle and start perusing down. I want to try and like. I would assume that there's got to be at least a little bit of dust on some things in here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I want to start perusing around as we walk through these aisles to see like where the most like disturbed dust is.
Okay. What books have the least amount of dust on them?
Something that looks like it's been pulled recently.
Yeah, I gotcha.
As
I'd
such.
like to start sneezing immediately.
Pull out my choking and sneezing powder. Start making death saves.
Can't get me twice.
Unless.
That's
I have an immunity to dying.
It's a good one. Hang on 1 second, sorry.
And in order for a check or anything, since I have her with me, I'll have her check the one side and I check the other. So you can like, if you want to work it that way.
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
With advantage because I'm helping him, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I hate that. It's gonna be an 18.
Good. An 18? Okay. You would find a book called, Orvigo First Days. And whereas the other history books were presented more in a... Bless you.
Bless you.
Thanks for the warning. Savage.
Don't scream when I sneeze.
Sorry, I sneeze with passion.
Enticed.
Ooh, taste.
Gesundheit.
Rather than being written from an objective, more like textbook-y perspective, this book is written more as not first-person perspective, but more informal or less formal, more candid, like more regular people writing. And for the most part, it doesn't outline anything particularly striking. You flip through the pages and you start to rifle through, and nothing really seems to stand out. And you know how if you open a book to the same page a bunch of times at a certain point, like it'll kind of
Naturally opens
naturally
up there.
flip
Yeah.
to that page. You do end up flipping to a page that is gonna call. It's gonna at the top of the page be labeled as ruins surrounding Rodeveg. It's very creative, I know. And basically just kind of starts to outline in detail different ruins that are around Rodeveg. There's not too much information about like details of the ruins. It's more so like there was an entrance here that I found, or an entrance here. Nothing beyond the entrance, there's no particular reason given why, but there's nothing past where the entrances are. And you can see one page in particular seems to have, on the top right, as if you were holding it with your hands, on the top right you would see more of a thumbprint on one page. And that labels or outlines the existence of a ruin About a half a day's walk northwest of Grodeveg. Or, sorry, northeast. More into the mountains, not necessarily...
You said entrance?
Yep. It doesn't detail much more than the entrance itself.
And you said northeast.
Yep.
Northeast of Grodeveg. Which thumb is it?
Right.
Right? Okay. Don't expect that to come in handy, but I was just curious.
Gotcha.
If I come up against a right-handed person, I'm going to cut their hand off.
Did we do that already? Is that this campaign?
Yes.
See, that's where the fantasy kicks in. Crom is left-handed.
Anybody else? Anything?
I have sent you my things.
Mm-hmm.
I would share my findings with her and kind of walk my way through the process of going through the book and showing her everything.
I'm gonna power read these books as quickly as I can.
Something like this we can bring back to Chessa. She might have a better idea as to why somebody would be looking this up.
Okay. Then we go to the basement? Okay.
I think we have to ask first. Most places you don't just get to walk into their basement.
Oh. Okay. If you say so.
At least most of the houses I've been to.
Have you been to many houses?
No. Mostly tents, caves, holes.
Do they have basements?
There was this one time.
Hmm?
And then it just kept going. And there was a whole city down there.
Oh. Maybe there's a city down here.
I think it might be the same city if you go deep enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a good city?
Dark and scary?
It's a bad city.
Good city, big warm.
Ooh, do you like warm? God said so. Thanks, deity.
Yeah, and I'll keep walking down the rest of this aisle just to like kind of feel it out. If there's anything else that pops up, like, ooh, this is a golden crusted book. Like, obviously I'd stop, but like other than that, I'd finish out this aisle and round back around to my colleagues.
For the most part, you find the shelves are pretty empty. They're not well stocked, and where they are pretty well stocked, it's multiples of a couple different books. It seems like they've got some books here, but the selections are kind of limited. There doesn't seem to be as much as you'd expect.
So like the dentist's office when you were a child, and it was like the same copy of highlights over and over and over again.
Sure. Yep.
I would be, as a man that has,
As a man.
With skin.
as somebody that worked in like security and storing of valuable goods, I would be searching for any, like along the baseboards and at the back of behind where some of the books are, for like compartments where a book might be kept that is not like visible to the public, you know, like little notches and things where the shelf meets the base, the backboard, things like that. Happy to roll for investigation or perception or anything like that, but I'm doing it with that nature in mind as somebody that like knows about that stuff.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Sure. Would you give me advantage because I'm rolling to do it that way?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. Cool. That is going to be an 18.
An 18? Okay.
Yes.
So you start to look around, and you don't find any books or anything that seem to be like out of place, or you don't find any compartments or hidden sections where you may be able to hide a book rather. I'll say as you're running your hands along one particular bookcase, you would very quickly feel a breeze and a presence come up behind you and should go, "Please don't touch that."
Touch what?
What you were getting ready to touch
A book?
around the outside. Please don't touch that.
I thought a book might have fallen over. My apologies.
I appreciate it. Thank you. She turns and begins to just like casually walk away. Just,
It's the same woman.
mm-hmm.
Kill her.
on her as she's walking out. Excuse me.
Yes.
It seems you have many copies of the same book. Is this all there is?
On this level, that's correct.
And what's on the other levels?
Well, the next two up are really just the same as this level.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, they're separated fiction, non-fiction.
And they have other different books from these.
It's different books detailing the same information, history, nature, etc.
And how would one gain access? The
Oh,
second
upstairs, you're welcome to go.
level? There's 3 levels?
Yes, that's correct.
Are there any down?
No. Ignore your DM's face. She would be probably... I'll make her make a deception check.
Do you want me to make an insight check?
You know what? I lied. She is fucking grinning like an idiot. She rolled a 2.
I mean, is there like a very obvious like set of stairs, like maybe like something like roped off or something? No.
Yeah, she would say no, and then you'd see the sides of her mouth start to like twinge, as if she's fighting back a smile.
Have we seen anyone else in here while we've been here?
There would be people seated around at tables, things like that, with books in front of them, reading books, studying, researching.
At a present company, do we, like, look different than the people that are here?
Yes. Your adventurers, most of the people here are scholars. Yeah, you kind of stand out.
Well, I'm dressed as a scholar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
I'm
you're
a
fine.
scholar too, yeah.
I
It would
would-
mainly
You're
just be
fine.
the two of them wearing full armor that it's like, that's weird, but alright.
And you've been following her, she's been following you around, and Olaf's kind of off on his own, so...
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to know what twisted stuff you're getting up to over there in the fiction section.
He's reading Blue's Clues.
Pop books.
Green's Clues. Bruh.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this library?
Walk back around to Chessa and Flint.
I'm going to be doing the same thing but stealthier.
Walking back.
What I was doing.
You're walking... Okay.
What I was doing. Feeling, but very... I'm masking my appearance now to be like reaching up for a book or something.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
15.
She rolled a 16 on the die.
Okay.
So she would see you and once again, please stop.
Apologies. Book fell over. I grab a book and hold it up.
Thank you.
Miss.
This is for your safety. Please stop.
Who's Kovohu?
Sorry, that name doesn't mean anything to me.
No?
No?
Do you know anything about the beyond? After this life?
Like the afterlife?
Yes.
I'm still alive, so no.
Do you have any books on the afterlife?
We have religion books, yes.
In the fiction section.
I was thinking the same thing.
And they go into detail about what happens in between here and the other life?
Some of them give explanations for what happens when we die, yes.
Do they say anything about laughing?
No.
Like a laughter when you die? No?
Nope. Not familiar with that at all. Who would laugh at your death?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. You wouldn't laugh at my death, right?
Have you died?
No. Why? Did someone tell you that?
Make a deception check.
Is that not one?
Wait, my deception. It's 5.
6 on the die. So she look at you and
Alright, gotta go. Bye. It was nice talking to you. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go.
Are you telling that joke about when you was dead? Shit. I'll fucking roll deception on that. I fucked that up. Oh, natural 20. I'm good.
she rolled a 19.
Oh.
You said bread.
No, I fucked it up with the accent is what it was.
Oh.
She's been telling this joke about death. She heard it in an inn the other day. It was horrible.
It was really bad. Like the worst.
Really dark.
It sure didn't land.
Thanks.
We do have some books in the non-fiction section about comedy.
Put your fingers down.
Ooh.
She's trying to hurt you.
Perhaps you could read how to tell a joke.
I think we might look into that. Comedy would be a good way to tell the story of Orvigo. Don't you think, God? Comedy.
Yeah, Orvigo's definitely a comedy.
Don't you think, God?
What kind of floor is it?
Hardwood. No, stone.
Damn it, I see you. What kind of stone?
The flammable kind.
Flagstone.
Obsidian.
Flagstone. So there would be separation between.
I'm gonna look for a big X on the ground.
No, I'm gonna heavily stomp
It's
on the
Indiana Jones
flagstone of
3.
my feet,
Okay.
and then do that as I continue to make my way towards one of the perimeter walls in the lower level here. See if it feels like there's any difference in the sound or the give.
Yeah,
And the
make
stone
a
beneath
perception check, yeah.
This is Indiana Jones 3, isn't it?
Fuck, dude, we're right. Yeah, not 20.
Worse.
God damn.
It's fine, dude. I do one thing and I get it.
You do what you want. That's
Yep,
it.
it really is.
Yeah, you stomp and you get the sensation that at a certain point walking over, you would hear it pretty hollow, just thud, thud, thud. And you'd hear it ring, and you now know there's definitely a basement in this library.
Still over here in the fiction section. Anybody around me?
I mean, you said there's people sitting around reading and studying. You can.
I'm
say
in the
that there's
fiction section. Who the fuck is studying the children's books other than me?
Children.
If there are children, that's totally fine. But we haven't seen fuck kids at all in Orvigo. You really need for there to be kids now.
No, there were
That's
kids
where all the
last
kids have been.
time.
They've
Yeah,
been
right.
in the
They've
fiction
just been
section of the
reading
library.
books all day.
They're good children.
Totally up to you. Are there kids around?
There would indeed be a child.
A child? What
A
kind of
child.
kid?
That's what I was trying to
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about.
What's he look like?
He would be
What are his parents' names?
half elf.
Yes.
A little bit upper adolescence. So anywhere from like 7 to 9.
Okay.
Somewhere in that range. So not like a child, but not
That's a child.
Not a toddler.
not a toddler.
A
Thank you.
child.
Thank you
I
for
sure hope a random toddler isn't.
Alone here.
There's just a
I
baby
am-
standing there with a gun.
I'm very learned.
Get
Anyway.
down on one knee.
Oh my.
Come here.
Hey.
Hey. You ever go into the basement in this place?
Oh, scary.
What do you mean it's scary?
No, it's scary down there. There's no lights. You can get lost.
How do you get in?
I don't know.
How do you know there's no lights, dude? Don't fucking lie to me.
Yeah, you walked in the.
You walked in.
You
I'm
did
just
that.
gonna loudly crack a single giant knuckle. Don't lie.
Okay, there's no basement.
There is a basement.
Okay,
How the fuck do you get in?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna tap the ground at this kid's feet. Hear that?
Uh-huh.
It's hollow.
Uh-huh.
That means there's a basement.
Okay. You're very
You don't-
smart, mister.
And you don't know how to get in.
No.
You good at singing?
Johnny, is that you?
Not really. I can't carry a tune.
Even better. You're gonna stand there and you're gonna sing.
What do I sing?
Not too loud. Whatever you want. You got any elf tales?
Elf tales. Okay.
Here, no, even better. I'm gonna pull a random book off the shelf, open it, and hold it in front of him. As best as you can. Read this in a sing-song voice.
Okay. The devil went down to Orvigo. He's looking for a soul to steal.
I'm gonna pull out my Hydra dusters and I'm gonna start to scrape at the mortar, separating blocks.
Okay. Make
Make a baller check.
just a straight strength check.
I'm good at those.
Yeah, natural one, so a 30.
An 18.
An 18. Okay.
How badly did you roll?
A 13.
And I imagine you're attempting to do this somewhat stealthily.
No, kids singing real shit.
Right. Okay.
I'm caring about speed.
So
Speed, baby.
I don't remotely care if I'm making a reasonable amount of noise as long as it's around the same in volume as this kid is singing here.
Sure. Go ahead. I know you're not trying to do it stealthily, but rather than just having a straight perception roll, I'll let you roll with advantage for stealth. And she'll roll perception disadvantage.
I mean,
Wow, dude, 19 on the die.
Yeah. So you're definitely going to do it without her hearing. She's not...
well, I was gonna say, I mean, no, go ahead.
No, what were you going to say?
Well, because like if the kid's singing right in front of you, like yelling, that'd probably draw her attention over.
I didn't say yell, I said sing.
Fair.
It
No,
just
we don't
sounds like
know.
a child singing. Is
Yes.
What she's hearing.
Fair.
In the kids section.
And he's reading a book.
Fair.
It just sounds like a little boy who loves reading. Come in!
Take a look at yes.
She has to keep coming over to stop Flint from...
Yeah, I don't know
Touching.
that. I just know I saw a kid, you fucking sing, I'm gonna crawl my way into the dark.
Okay. This is a flagstone floor. It's not going to be an insignificant amount of time
Yeah.
to dig through the
Totally
mortar.
fine.
It's going to be a pretty good period. Of
I
time.
would not attempt to dig through all of the lines. I would attempt to dig through a corner. So, like, obviously, if it's a square, I would attempt to, like, bisect two of the sides, get a corner, because I'm going to rip that shit up. I'm an incredibly strong man.
Sure.
And I will happily spend, or I will put my full weight and go enormous and break this shit open.
Okay. Yeah. So after...
However long you want to say that bisecting takes is totally fine with me, but that's what I would be doing while this shit's going on.
72 hours.
That's fine. I won't go home.
No, I'll say it takes you 5 to 10 minutes. Somewhere in there.
Cool.
You're very strong.
They're doing other shit.
Yeah. We'll say that started before they started distracting the lady too.
Cool.
And asking the questions and everything else. So,
Coming around the corner. Oh, Chessa, I think I found something that I think you would like to see.
What is that?
I'll show her the book of Orvigo's first days. And I'll describe the things that stood out to me, the fact that it's written in like more of a candid form, and that there's a section that looks like pretty worn in about the ruins surrounding Groteveg, and the thumbprint page, the northeast of the mountain's entrance.
That could be useful. Let me see if I can find anything that lines up within any of these other books.
Do you know anything about the basement here? Has she said anything?
She said that there is no basement. She was lying,
Yes, we were told there was a basement.
which is interesting that she would feel that she has to lie. She did a pretty poor job of it.
She must be new.
Am I with you?
Yeah. We walk back around.
Would there be a door to go to the basement, you think?
If it's meant to be a secret, there might not be an obvious door.
So like a secret door.
Possibly a secret door.
Could be behind one of these bookcases. She was getting pretty pissed. I was touching them.
Should I
Kinda
distract her? Maybe you can try and...
Yeah, I can try. Sure, if you want to go.
Just be careful.
talk to
They
them.
are... She said they were dangerous, and they are. You
I
can
mean-
get crushed under them if you knock them over.
That's fine.
There's not that many books on them to keep them from
I'm pretty
from
strong.
tipping.
I can talk to her. Miss,
yes.
you said the afterlife. There's books on them?
Yes, in the religion section,
In the religion section.
right?
I can't read. Can you show me where the religion section is?
You can't read.
Really love the different vibes.
What do you hope to do with the book when I give it to you? If you
I
can't
was-
read.
Well, I have a lot of friends with me. Maybe they could read it to me.
Okay. Everyone, come on.
No. I don't want them knowing that I'm looking for this. They like
But
to
they're going to read it to you?
Well,
It's a
Well, I'll
different
have-
friend.
if I can
He
find
goes to
what
different
I'm
school, you
looking
wouldn't know
for, if I can find the book I'm looking for in confidence, I will ask one of my friends to read it to me. I don't want all of them knowing they will make fun of me. I really want this book. Just start crying.
Make a deception check.
This woman has no feelings.
Get him, charisma character.
You said deception?
Yeah.
15.
So, you're going to find the book, bring it to a friend,
Yeah,
hand it to them,
correct.
ashamedly,
Well, you
then-
don't have to remind me.
and ask them to read it to you.
Well, I didn't want to impose. I know you're probably busy running the library. If maybe you could read it to me.
No, I can't. I have other duties.
Can you not read either? Oh, we're all afflicted.
And she's just gonna just look at you and then just start to turn.
Just grab her by
and
the
walk away.
shot. Wait, ma'am, wait.
While
Please,
this is happening,
please let go of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so upset.
I will not hesitate to call the guards. What can I do for you?
The religion book.
It's right over there in the religion section.
All of them?
All of the religious books are indeed in the religious section.
Can you
It's
just
correct.
point out to me the one that I need?
Which book are you looking for?
I don't know the title.
I don't know his name. I'm not quite sure.
The
I
cover
was.
is red.
How would you like me to find a book that you don't know?
You're a professional, are you not?
Yes.
I thought you would help me find the book that I need.
What is it about?
The afterlife.
It's going to be in the religion
I
section.
don't know which one to choose. You have to help me, please.
My recommend.
Please.
I
Please.
recommend just reviewing the religion section.
I
There's
can't read.
nothing I can do for you. I'm sorry.
You can't read them to me. Just the titles. Not at all.
so mean.
And she's going to
This
turn and
woman
start to
crying.
walk away. Just
Madam, why? What led you to be a librarian, if you don't mind me asking?
my love of books.
Are you sure you can read them?
Quite sure.
I don't believe you.
Show me.
Show me.
Show me you can read.
What does this book say? And I pull one off the shelf.
She reads whatever it says. Fucking, I don't know. The complete Tales of Edgar Allan Poe.
Okay, and I keep walking down. And this one.
In the nonfiction section?
Whoa, we got it.
I can read.
I go in around the corner. Okay, and what about this one? And I hide it just a little bit behind the...
And she's just no longer playing
This
along.
lady's the worst!
She's just looking down, just completely uninterested.
Cool. How am I doing?
You'd be pretty much through that mortar at this point, yeah.
Great, yeah. I'm gonna start to see if I can pull it and start to crack towards the full sides for where I had only bisected to see if I can start to give myself leverage.
Okay.
Louder.
Make a strength check.
I meander over to Flint. How badly do you want to check out this bookshelf?
Well, I'll have to ask the DM because then it's a significant amount of time has passed, so I would like to be doing that during that, but I'm not sure.
I can make a really
I'm gonna
big
frost rune and go
distraction.
big.
Okay.
Natural 20. It's a 30.
Sure. You tear out a section large enough for you to enter down into it.
Cool. I'm gonna pull out 50 feet of rope and quick tie around underneath. I'm gonna look at this kid. You're gonna do me a favor.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out a bottle of whiskey.
Drink this.
All right. What's your name?
Rudesind.
I hate that. Rootsin?
Rudesind.
Rudesind.
Hunolf. How's Hunolf? Do you like that more?
What? Hoodles?
How about
Hoodles and noodles?
Randall.
Theoderic.
Theoderic. All right, Theo.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you this bottle of whiskey.
Thank you.
All right.
Drink it.
Aged to be like 30 in that one sentence.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you.
a fine vintage.
Thank you very much. Another drink.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull out with my other hand. I'm gonna tuck the rope underneath my armpit. I'm gonna pull out 50 gold. I'm gonna give you 50 gold for this. All right.
Okay.
You're gonna take this whiskey.
Okay.
You're gonna go to the fucking nonfiction side of the library,
Okay.
and you're gonna find a weird gray-skinned dwarf man. And you're gonna hand him this,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
And you're gonna tell him he's downstairs.
Okay.
He knows where I went.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Go find a gray-skinned dwarf man and tell him you went downstairs.
Yeah. And you're gonna give him this.
Yes. The bottle of whiskey.
I hand him the bottle of whiskey, hand him the 50 gold.
Thank you.
That was a bottle of whiskey. Puts in his shirt. I'll give him the gold. Yes.
I'm gonna tug the rope so this way I make sure where I knotted underneath it. When I'm going to slack down, I'm going to yank this rope. So this way I'm making sure that it's steady and it's not gonna just go. And I'm going to knot on the top as well.
Okay.
So like wrap around, knot on top, loose end, back underneath, wrap underneath.
Okay.
And I'm gonna watch this kid leave.
He sure will. Now, as I'm sure you can imagine, the sound caused by ripping up
Yeah,
the
yeah,
floor is not
That's
minor.
totally fine.
So she's gonna hear it,
Yep.
and
I'm gonna
she's
jump into the dark.
jump into the dark. So this would have happened like as you were telling the kid. You would have seen her walk behind him, see that, just turn and walk away, and the rest of you would, as the kid, he would follow not long behind her. She would go towards the front door, and the kid would start walking. You would see.
I'm watching the kid leave before I leap.
Sure. So you'd still be up there watching him leave. Then.
Yes.
He begins walking back over to the nonfiction section. You see the lady walk to the front door slightly ahead of him, so you guys would see him 15 feet away, and you would hear her start screaming, "Guards, guards!" The kid walks up to Flint, says, "The big scary man went downstairs and told me to give you this."
Cool, thank you. I gotta go kidnap a woman. Thanks, kid.
And he would turn and start to walk away, and he'd walk straight out the library holding his 50 gold.
So what's life like for me underneath the rock on the rope?
How much rope did you tie off?
It would have been probably about 15 feet just to make sure that it was secure, so it would only descend by 25, approximately.
Yeah, that 25 would be, you're about 5 feet from the floor. You've got dark vision. So
120 feet of it, baby.
yeah, you'd be able to see clear to anything around you.
Clear all the things.
Let me just... You were in, we'll say the southwest corner. Oh, great.
You have no more fire.
You drop down into this room.
Okay.
You can see the light coming in from above you.
Yeah, where the mortar broke.
Yep, you can see as, you ripped the floor up, some stones would have fallen down to the ground below.
Okay.
It wouldn't have come up all as one piece.
Yep.
You can see the dust still kind of like settling. And as you're hanging from the rope roughly 5 feet from the ground, you would see the door in this room swing open. And two elven monks walk into the room, and they'd see you hanging.
Hey! How you guys doing?
You're not allowed here.
I think I am.
What did you do to our floor?
It fell. I'm trying to repair it. That's why I got the rope.
Make a deception check.
I'm the ceiling floor repair man.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull the rock into the spot. Shabam! 15.
Nat 20.
That's fine.
No, you're not. Climb back up the rope, you can live.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work for me, bud.
Alright.
My name's Olaf.
You're still big.
Oh yeah.
They would just silence, not say anything. We'll come back to this in a minute. You four. You hear this lady go to the front door, scream, "Guards, guards, guards."
Yeah, I'm gonna yell Minerva and Tim's mom and run towards the front.
I really wanted the little boy to be named Tim.
I go running after her, and I just put my hand out and cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Now, wait, before I cast it, Hold Person makes them paralyzed. Are they still able to speak if they're paralyzed?
That's a really good question.
That's a really good question.
Incapacitated, can't move or speak.
So no, she wouldn't be able to speak.
All right.
I had to look at incapacitated because I was like, I don't think they can. Yep, they
Uh,
can.
Paralyzed does say
wisdom
can't
save?
move or
Yeah.
Oh, can't?
That's
Okay.
good.
What'd you say, Sarah? Sorry.
Under paralyzed, it
Also
does say.
says it?
Yeah.
Wait, did you do your portent dice?
From your long rest?
Sarah, it's a wisdom save.
This might be the wisest librarian in the world. Oh, God. And I'm going to murder 2 men downstairs.
She rolled 2.
Yes!
She failed.
Yes!
She's held. She stops moving, stops talking. You would see a group of guards beginning to walk toward the library.
Get her out of the way.
Tell them
Get
I did
her out of the
something.
way.
Tell them it
Go.
was me.
Get
and
her out of the way.
Just grab her.
Well,
and...
no, you're already gone.
Oh, okay.
It's me, Chessa, and the child now.
The only
The
escape...
kid's gone too. That kid fucked off back to his family to
he
go buy.
pieced the fuck out.
Oh yeah, he got given 50 gold. His family's poor. That kid's going to support his family. He's the breadwinner. I don't know what you
gonna
mean.
blame it on him.
I'm just a good
He
man.
stole 50 gold from me.
Olaf just made a 9-year-old the richest.
Do I see this massive hole in the ground?
No, it's in the building.
No,
But I
it's-
mean, like, the one that...
No, it's on the other side of the library.
She was running over there when she started yelling for the guards.
No, she was running
To the
She's by
front
the
door.
door.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, so I grab her and I just dip into one of the aisles. I'm trying to, like...
Would they have heard the rock sound? If she heard the rock sound?
Who?
If
Us.
the lady
Oh,
heard
yeah.
it, would they have
Yeah.
also heard a big crunch?
passive 14.
Like on the other
Yeah.
side of the building?
You would have
At
heard
least
that,
to
yeah.
give you the indication of
Yeah.
a direction of
So-
something?
I pick her up and start making my way that way.
Was there a candle or anything on the front desk?
No. The doors were open. It was a bright sunny day. There's enough light coming in from the door. She was good.
What did you wanted?
To confirm, you'd like to lift this lady and carry her into an alley.
Hang on.
No?
You'll see.
Okay.
I just want to make sure if I pick her up, it doesn't, like, break the spell. It's concentration. I
It
don't...
would not break your concentration, no.
Okay, yeah, I guess I would like to lift her and run away with her.
Great. You walk up to this lady, lift her, and as you look down the street, you see 4 guards that are walking toward the library who see you lift the lady who just yelled, "Guards, guards."
Right.
So they're now going to draw their weapons and run more quickly.
That's
and
fine.
we're going to take a break real quick
Okay,
because I've got to do things now.
okay.
All right, we'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Bada bing, bada boom. Birds are real.
No, they're not.
This just in.
DJ's muted.
We saw
Can't
one.
Bada bing, bada birds.
We saw a bird yesterday. Actually, a bunch of birds.
Showed his license. That's how we know he's real.
We gave him money.
Yeah.
We did
We
He said,
saw.
you give me $5, I'll tell you I'm a real
$5.
bird.
We saw a
$5, dude.
hitchhiker.
Did
He
you?
was doing a really good job of like telling everybody how good at driving they were doing on the side of the highway. Thumbs up for everyone.
You
We're
hit him?
proud of us.
So, before we went away on our break, just in case, Olaf had torn up the floor to a secret basement in a library and was faced with 2 guards. The librarian, having heard and seen what happened, ran out, screamed guards. Minerva casted hold person on her. The guards continued to approach. Minerva ran forward and grabbed her and went to pull her back into the library. The guards began to approach more quickly.
Quick question.
No.
So we were all over here, right? Standing by the
That
shelf
side, yeah.
that Flint was trying to mess with.
Right.
I was trying to distract her. She wasn't falling for it. Olaf was over here
So,
because he said he was up against the wall, like trying to find a corner.
so
right?
when you're looking from with the door at your back
Right.
into the library,
Right.
non-fiction's on your right, fiction's on your left.
So other
Okay.
way
So we were
around.
on
So
that
regardless,
side. Yeah.
we're up against one
Okay.
side and he's up against the other.
So me
right?
and you would be
Correct.
flipped.
So kid runs in and is like giving the bottle to Flint while simultaneously she's running that way.
Because she was behind the kid. So the kid was closest to Olaf.
Right.
She walked around, didn't need to walk like to Olaf to see what was happening. Like she could get pretty close and go, oh, there's a hole in that floor. And then before the kid was done talking to Olaf, she was already on her way outside.
I'm just trying to think like how that works where she's over here, runs over, gets an idea of where the hole is and then runs out and then starts yelling for the guards. Like she's not yelling as soon as she sees the hole.
There would be no point because no one would hear her inside.
The doors are open though.
Right. But she's going to be better heard if she yells it from outside.
Okay, so she, just so I got the picture straight, so she's over here with us.
Correct.
Goes over, sees the hole.
She wasn't over there with you, though.
She was over here with us.
No, because she was at her desk.
No, we were
No, she
talking to
came
her.
over when Chell was yelling at her to teach me to read.
Yeah, I was standing
Right,
with them
and-
while.
And then I told you that she went back to her
Yeah, then
desk
she
and
got
was
up and walked back.
disinterested and was
Yeah.
looking at a book. Her desk is in the middle of the library.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
That's
all
what
she
I was
had
trying
to do
think.
was kind of like walk a couple steps, see Olaf, and then walk a couple steps outside.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
So everyone's going to go ahead and roll initiative.
I've got a 4.
Okay. Chrome,
18.
Chessa,
15.
and Flint.
19.
All right. John,
16.
give me a moment. So we got to do
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Yeah.
Let me do this actually. What was her? Oh yeah. EU. Sorry, just rolling my initiatives. Okay. Cool. So we're going to start with the 4 outside with the guards down there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get through that and then we'll flip to Olaf and the guards downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So leading off first, we're going to have Flint.
Very good. Yeah, I'm going to pull out my deck of illusions,
Okay.
I think. Wait a second.
Mm-hmm. Random card, baby.
Yeah, we're going to random card this, and I'm going to skim it from where I am out the door. So I would move up towards the door, and I'm going to, like,
It's
throw it
time.
like a card, so that way it goes out towards the direction of the guards, but along the floor so they won't see it. and see what pops up, and use my performance aspect to be like, oh no, we're being attacked.
Okay, sure.
Send it to the shadow
Make
realm.
a dexterity check to throw it out onto the ground.
Well, it's built in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You don't have to make a
I just
dexterity
throw it
check,
30
it just
feet,
goes.
yeah.
Okay.
It just goes. All right, let's see what we got.
I'm feeling it, Red Dragon.
It's King of Diamonds. Okay.
Not much puppies.
So, walking out of the library, hood thrown back, are an Archmage and a Mage Apprentice walking out of the library towards the guards.
Okay. And they just walk toward them.
I mean, they act hostile.
Menacingly.
Yeah.
They act hostile too.
Yep.
My guess would be
So
they're
they
like something
attack?
like this.
Like they look like they're ready to like throw
Correct.
down.
Yeah, they can do an intelligence check on their turn to determine that it's illusion if they use an action to do that. And if they physically interact with it, it's an illusion. But it behaves as if we're a real creature, except it can do no harm.
Creature.
Except it can do no harm. Okay.
Yeah, so it can't physically do anything, but
They
it
don't
is a
know.
distraction, so that way we can go dive in this hole. And with that, I'm going
Oh
to
my.
continue my movement and run over to this hole.
Okay.
But yeah, they're gonna. I'm gonna just be yelling like, "They're attacking the library!
That's 5, 10, 15.
Save us!"
Yeah, so you spent about half your movement getting to the... Or you got 30 feet, right?
Yep.
So you can 15 feet to the door and 15 feet toward the hole. You
Yep.
got about, we'll say, you'll get there in your next turn
Cool.
of movement.
Cool.
That's going to be Flint. We're going to go to Crumb.
Sanctuary.
Wilbur. I am going to.
That cat is the Archmage.
Okay.
What about the apprentice?
He's there too.
Also the cat. Yeah, I'm going to go the distance of my movement to the hole.
Okay.
You would tie it off a rope to go down.
The rock is in place again.
Okay.
So, like, a small amount of the other rock in the area
So
is
whole
broken
rock.
open.
You went down and it goes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
There is a knot on the top of the rock that is clearly coming up from, like, the sides on each side, comes together, is tied on the top, so the rope would also still look
Like
like
if
it's
you
coming back down.
Flipped a birthday gift upside
Yes,
down.
legitimately. Exactly that.
Yeah. I'm going to, after seeing Flint throw his card and start yelling that, I'm going to be like, yeah, get the mage! And start pulling the rock up with the handholds that Olaf has so graciously given me.
Make a strength check.
Not great at those.
No, keep in mind you're pulling the weight of the stone and the weight of the Olaf.
No, Olaf fell.
No, he's still
I
tied
am
up.
still at the
Oh,
end
you are
of the
still at the
rope.
end of it.
He does
Oh,
not
gotcha.
know that.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm also large.
That's not a bad roll. That's a 16. I'm not mad at that. If I fail, whatever.
Yeah, that's a good roll. You grab the stone, which is a 5x5 square, and roughly, it's got to be pretty thick to support weight. So it's a heavy piece of rock with a heavy piece of Olaf at the end of it too.
Heavy piece of ass.
So you pull and you feel it start to budge, but you don't get it up all the way. You can't open it entirely.
I feel it pull.
Yep, you would feel the rope kind of like jerking. It's the end of your turn.
And for my bonus action. Fuck it. I'm gonna summon my wildfire spirit
And just knock everybody
and
off
just
the
kill
board.
everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna summon my wildfire spirit near me.
Okay.
Just in case. He's at the ready.
Gotcha.
He'll take the dodge action on his turn. We're missing a flint.
Can you just read
Oh,
me
yeah,
the
is-
details of it? Because D&D Beyond has been taking a while to load.
For summoning my wildfire spirit? When I summon him... Go away. Spirit appears in an unoccupied space of your choosing within 30 feet. Each creature within 10 feet of the spirit, other than you, must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 fire damage.
Okay. Anything else? Anything specifically about items that aren't being worn or carried catching flame?
Yeah, no, I would summon him at the end of the aisle, like where there's no immediate books next to him, and summon him, and he would travel to me. So like.
Yeah, I'm just reading. It doesn't look like it says.
That it ignites flammable objects that are not being worn.
Sure doesn't.
There you go.
It's interesting.
It's a spirit, not an actual.
Yeah, but if creatures have to make a dexterity save or take damage, you would think that objects around it within the same range would also.
Well, things that are hot don't necessarily.
I think it's
cause
the
them
same
to
kind
catch
of thing as
fire.
like Ignis's fire damage from Prince's, where it's more just like you're in the ambient heat, so you're breathing it in.
Sure.
It's like hurting your
You're
skin.
not actually being lit on fire. You're just like, oh my fucking god, it's incredibly hot.
Yeah. All right, yeah. You summon your wildfire spirit.
Cool.
Anything else on your turn?
That would be it.
Cool. We're gonna go to Chessa.
Oh boy. So we have Minerva's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Holding Euphemia. Oh, I'm gonna switch to table cam too.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's on. I'll have to turn it on.
You want to turn the lights on? How far away are the guards that are running toward the building?
What's that? They're over there on the left. That's
These are the cards.
yeah.
Oh, those are the guards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would turn it off and back on again, Glenn. It's not coming up on the screen.
I
It's not
am.
working. Or I
Okay.
have to go without.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to cast slow
Okay.
on. It's a 40-foot range within 120 feet. So basically on all of those guards.
What's going on?
And I'm just gonna like peek my head out the door to see where I want to cast it, and then do that from inside because it does not say that I have to. Yep, I don't have to see the place that I'm casting it.
Okay. And is there a save or anything on it?
It is a wisdom save.
Okay. And it's hitting all four guards,
Yep,
right?
it's a 40-foot cube.
Okay. Got an 18 and a 3.
The 18 passes, the 3 does not.
Okay. So he'll pass. And then the next two. Wow. An 18 and a 7.
So once again, the 18 passes, the 7 does not.
Cool.
So then their speed is halved. They take a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions. And then on their turn, they can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay.
And they can't make more than one melee or range attack during their turn.
Gotcha.
If they try to cast a spell, you have to roll a d20 if it's an action. And it might get delayed depending on that.
Okay. Gotcha.
And they can make another wisdom save at the end of their turn.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right. We go to Euphemia, who is being grappled, and she can't do anything on her turn because she was hold personed.
Yep.
She's going to roll to end that effect. 13.
Does not succeed.
Okay. She's still held. It's the end of Euphemia's turn. We're going to go to guard 3. Who's 1, 2, 3. He's going to be the back right.
Do you want to hand us that box back there? Is it back there?
It's not. It's like over in the corner somewhere.
Which ones do you want to say are, like, affected by the spell?
It's 1 and 3 are not. 2 and 4 are.
Okay,
Because I just went down my list of succeed, fail, succeed, fail.
that's fine.
So guard number 3 is going to go first, back left corner. Yep. He's going to run forward. He's going to, outspeed those, so he's going to...
Sure. How far?
His full movement toward the Archmage.
So,
Which is the
Towards
weasel
the
on the
two,
ground. Yeah.
three.
Yeah, you can make it.
Okay.
Hello, cat. Wait.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. Nah, fuck it. He's still going to do the same thing.
I made it look like they cast the spell, so I don't know if that's...
Yeah, no, he's going to attack it. Yeah, so he's going to stab into it with his spear. And I'll roll, but he won't hit anything.
Yep.
Yep. So he hits the incorporeal form of it
He's far too powerful.
and stabs through the Archmage and senses it's an illusion, doesn't feel anything. And then he's going to yell back to his group, "It's fake. Get Euphemia." It's going to be the end of his turn.
Euphemia's doing this. Get her.
Now we're going to go to guard 1. And he's going to... He can make it to Minerva.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming right for you.
That's fine.
Now, guard 1 and 3 are the ones that are not slowed.
Right.
Correct.
2 and 4 are.
Mhm.
Correct.
Okay.
And he's going to stab you.
Okay.
And he's going to stab you twice. That's going to hit. It's an 18 and a 17 on the die, plus 3. So, or no, I'm sorry, not plus 3. It's, I upped it. Sorry. So it's going to be a 24 and a 23.
They hit.
There we go. And then, sorry, here it is.
Hold person's concentration.
You take 12 on the first.
Mm-hmm.
Piercing. And then 13 piercing on the second.
Okay.
It is also concentration, so 12, 13, 25, go ahead and make a con save. And it's half the damage dealt, right?
It's each iteration of damage. She takes a damage from the first hit, 12 half to 6, so it's 10.
Okay,
Because it's minimum 10 or half, whichever is higher.
so it's 10 for both then.
So you're making 2 con saves, DC is 10.
First one's a 15.
Good.
Also a 15.
Okay. Yeah, so you succeed on your concentration. She's still held.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be the end of guard 1's turn.
Mm-hmm.
We will now go to guard 4, who is slowed.
Right.
He's the one in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to spend his 15 feet of movement.
5, 10, 15.
He's going to cut in front of his buddy there.
All right.
And then he can get to you as well?
No.
Mm-mm.
How far away is he from you? So
He's right here. I'm over
Like 10
here.
feet.
Yeah, he's like 10 feet away.
Okay. Does he have a clear line of sight to you?
No.
I mean, he's behind his friend.
No, he's looking through the other guard, or guard 1.
Okay. Cheat him back to where he'd have line of sight on you then.
I mean,
Where was he? Where did he start?
He was
He started
5
here.
feet below behind his friend. So,
I mean, if
5
you wanna
di-
go-
that's 5, 10, 15.
like there?
He has a clear line of sight on you there? Because I can't see it from your angle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here and he's there.
Yep.
So, yeah.
He's going to wing his spear at you.
Okay.
Just fucking wing it. Only once, because he only has one. And he's probably going to miss. It's a 13 to hit, yeah.
Yep, that misses.
So he flings his spear, and it just goes wide and clatters into the library wall. It's going to be the end of his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to go to guard number 2.
With him missing, would that go inside of the door?
No.
I think it would go straight across.
Yeah, it'd keep going to the right.
Okay.
If anything, it would hit that little corner over here closest to Don.
Yep.
Guard number 4, or 2 rather, he's just going to spend his movement to get around to the other side toward Don and Sarah.
He only has 15.
Yeah,
so.
as much as he can use to
One,
get over there.
2.
Has the Archmage illusion
Yes.
dissipated? Still
No.
up?
So I don't know if it can occupy the same space as the Archmage.
It's an illusion.
It's an illusion.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Cool. That's the end of their turns. Now we go to Minerva.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. Just haul ass inside.
Okay. So you're moving straight back as far as you can. Your speed is halved because you're carrying something, right? No, only if it exceeds your encumbrance.
Correct.
So you still have your 30 dashing, you'll have 60.
Yep.
You are going to provoke an opportunity attack from Guard Boy.
That's fine.
He's going to hit you. He only gets 1 on an opportunity attack, right?
Correct.
Not both, yep. That's going to hit. It's 22.
That's fine.
Does he hit Minerva or does he hit the hostage?
Minerva.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
I'm a
He
bad
deals
guy.
20 damage.
Okay.
20 piercing.
That's fine.
Just stabs clean into you, pulls it out.
Feeling great.
You can continue your movement. It's not going to be a full 60 because there's not a whole 60 feet before her desk, but you get out of the street and back into the library. We'll say
I'm not going to her desk. I'm just running into the library.
right, 60 feet straight back. You said right.
No, just into the library.
Which way into the library?
Are you
I mean, I
going
guess
to
I'm
the hole?
going like towards the way that they're running off.
Toward
to.
the hole.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you would. I mean, with a dash, you would make it to the hole,
Okay. I can't reach over that way.
and you drag Euphemia the whole way.
Yep.
You get to the hole and find Crom standing at it, just doing his best to pull it up, and he can't. Anything else in return?
I mean, I can't do anything in terms of helping him, so, yeah, that's it.
Cool. Now we're going to go underground to Olaf dangling from a rope.
Mm-hmm.
And you rolled a 16 on that?
On my initiative, correct.
Okay. So guard number 1 is going to go first.
Cool.
Or monk number 1, not guard number 1.
You got it.
He's going to approach you,
Yeah.
and he's going to give you 2 good unarmed strikes.
Cool.
That is an 18 and a 21.
Both got it.
Cool. So he's just gonna reach up and just bam into you. Both hit. That's miserable. So the first you're gonna take 4, and the second you're gonna take 5.
Very good.
Plus. Oops, I missed that one. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay. 14 psychic damage.
Okay.
As it, bam. And that's going to be the end of his turn. Then we go to you.
Cool. At the end of his turn, make a wisdom save.
Nat 20.
You got it.
He's good looking. He's not that good looking.
So this guy's adjacent to me now.
Yep, within
Cool.
5 feet.
Yeah, I mean, since I am quite big, I'm going to single hand on the rope still, just reach out and attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
So, tag action, don't tend to grapple. Acrobatics or athletics for you.
Okay.
Just start rope swinging.
24.
12.
Yeah. You're coming to my house.
Yeah, so you reach out and grab hold of him.
Yeah. Climbing because I'm an athlete is not difficult movement for me.
Okay.
We're going up.
Okay.
Oh, I love that.
And I'm big. Do you see where we're going with this?
Give me to pull yourself up with one arm. Because climbing isn't difficult terrain, but that's considering you have both hands. So we'll say since you're pulling up with one arm, do an acrobatics check.
All right.
Me, Tarzan. You fucked.
That's a 6.
Yeah, you get most of the way up this rope. You get to the top, and then you kind of stop recognizing that you're holding a man in one hand and hold yourself on the rope with the other.
Okay.
Now what?
Yeah, I mean, am I fine at the top of the rope, or am I losing him, or am I losing myself?
You're holding yourself steady there.
Cool. Yeah, that's 20 feet of my movement. I'm gonna rock us back.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my feet horizontally on the fucking wall behind me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold him out in front of me. And I'm going to kick off the wall and Superman punch through this guy's throat into the opposite side of the fucking wall above his friend.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
So badly, I want you to decapitate this man with a punch.
So do I. It's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Send it.
Oh yeah, no, this is a full send scenario. Uh, 24 piercing damage.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, 24.
24. That is significant. Okay. Anything else on your...
Anything from this dude hitting the wall with my full large force of me smashing him back after having kicked off of an opposite wall and, you know, swinging 15 feet?
You would hear a very gross crunching sound as your fist punched his throat, and then you would hear him, like,
Fantastic.
doing his best to say something, but...
Cool. Yeah, so that's my attack and my extra attack. My free item interaction, I'm gonna let go of the rope.
And drop?
Yeah, me
Okay.
and this man onto his friend from 25 feet up. Because I was in a corner, and that guy's now my best friend.
Were you were tied onto the rope, right?
Not tied, no.
Okay. Okay.
I tied the rock on two different sides, on the top side and the bottom side, and I just climbed down.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you let go. You drop 25 feet to 2d6 falling damage to both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll give it to his buddy on the ground, too.
You want me to roll my damage on me or my damage on him?
Him. And I'll roll damage on you.
You got it. 6 to him.
6 to him, 5 to you.
You got it.
And then I'll do 6 to his friend, too.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
Stronger than a demon.
Are you kidding?
Also, make a dex save to not land prone.
You got it.
I think that's fair.
You got it. Natural 20.
You land square on your feet, nothing wrong.
Superman land
You
on
land on both of them, foot on chest.
I was going to say, because I am a large man filling, like, effectively all of that area.
Yep.
Doing absolutely everything I can to maximize my weight to crush these two fools that thought I was down here with them. No.
You're fixing the roof.
You're down here with me. I'm a hardworking laborer in this city place
You
where
could have
we
just
are.
accepted that you were fixing the roof.
Right,
Yeah.
you could have walked away. The man that I initially hit, does he look bloodied?
Not quite.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give him the old bonus action offhand.
Okay.
17.
Head will hit.
Go.
17 damage, actually.
He is now bloody.
Good. Yeah, well, seeing as how shit's gonna get, real weird soon, and it's just me and these two boys down here, I'm gonna action surge, and
Okay.
I'm gonna take the attack action.
Okay.
And this bloodied guy, I'm not gonna let him live. We're going at him again,
Okay.
I love fighters.
right?
I love fighters so much.
Yeah, it's a 24.
Yeah, that hit.
Say it again. Say it again.
14 on that one. Not as good.
14 damage.
Yep.
He is
He
dead.
fucked up.
Go ahead and describe how you killed that dude.
Oh yeah, this dude whose back I'm pretty positive I broke, who I then landed on once more, I would punch over, like, down onto his face. Ideally let the Hydra Dusters sever that head, holding still his collar, just like, in a fit of rage, his blood having splattered upon me and my face, look over at his friend and say, I got a fucking other one, buddy! And I'm gonna let go of his friend, and I'm gonna take the attack at, well, the extra attack from him. I'm gonna fucking grapple him too.
Okay.
So athletics or acrobatics for you. Whoop.
Oh, right.
27.
7.
You're next.
Yeah.
Gotcha for
that
3
is-
minutes.
That is the second attack on that extra attack. So that is it for my turn. So that guy's fucking dead.
Okay.
And I got his buddy.
It's only the second one left. You've
Yep.
got him grappled.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna give you 2 unarmed strikes.
Mhm.
He's gonna give you the bam bam.
Mm-hmm.
He can try.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. That is a 13 and a 17.
Nope.
Neither?
Nope. I'm still on my full plate.
Gotcha.
Some of that sweet, sweet, crisp 18, baby.
Would I feel the commotion on the other end of this rope?
Yeah, I mean, I was holding the rope as I climbed.
Yeah.
Like, there's tension on it
Swinging.
now and now.
Swinging,
Now there's no
bashing.
tension.
Bless you. Bless
See
you.
the
I'm
bow
just
just like
thinking-
shifting.
Bless
you.
you.
Bless you.
I don't know how much you would
Bless you.
feel with it being pinched between 2 very heavy pieces of stone. I don't know how much movement would translate past that point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you can feel vibrations on the rope.
Okay.
Sure.
But
And then the
nothing-
vibrations stop.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I do
Okay.
let go.
Yep. And that's going to be the end of that round over there. So now we're going to flip back to the overworld with all of y'all.
My underworld.
And we're going to lead off with Flint.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to cast Hex on one of the guards out the door.
Which one?
The first one.
The first one like guard number 1 or the first one like...
Guard number 1, because I think it is that guy.
Yes.
Guard number 1's the one that hit Shell. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Cast Hex on him. Give him disadvantage on strength, ability checks.
Okay.
And then I'm going to launch off an Eldritch Blast right in his eyes.
Okay.
Specifically. That is an 18 on the die plus 7.
That'll hit.
My eyes!
Ouchies.
That
Not going for damage, we're
is
going for blinding.
14 points of force damage right to the eyes.
Did you do your hex damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You said 14, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, your Eldritch Blast rings out, collides into his face. You see him. That's the exact sound he makes. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
I can't wait till my next turn so hard. Oh my god.
All right. After Flint, we go to Crom.
I am going to hold my action.
Okay.
Or I'm going to help. However that's going to go. Look at Minerva. Get this open.
So it's
Basically
turn,
holding
I'm
my
gonna-
turn to have her help me to open the door.
Okay.
Floor.
Holding your action to open. Yep.
Yep. And then bonus action, I'm going to tell my spirit to go be demonic in the doorway.
Okay.
So he just like floats on down and is just like,
Sure. Okay.
Big fan.
Anything else in your turn?
right up to God. This one's for you.
Can you describe these doors?
Heavy wooden doors.
Heavy wooden doors. What kind of latching system do we have on these doors?
It'd be iron bands mounted to hinges. Latching would be your standard drop down like crossbar. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna slam the doors closed.
Okay.
I don't know if that's an action, bonus action, movement.
I mean, they're heavy stone doors, and they
I
open.
thought they were wooden.
Sorry, you're right. Wooden. Sorry.
Wooden stone.
Yeah, wooden stone.
Petrified.
Yeah.
It's not just the DM that's speaking. They would open in and then split in the center. So there are 2 heavy wooden doors kind of sitting like this. So you'd have to make there's a fair bit of distance between them. I'll say you can.
Like, I'll give up my whole movement if...
Yeah, I'll say you can get both of them in an action. Sure.
In one action,
Yeah. Yep.
but not... Is that using my...
You would use your movement somewhat to. I mean, you're already near one of the doors.
Yeah.
So you're kind of in the middle. I don't know that it would take all of your movement. I'll say you've got like 10 feet left over. Because you'd have to run to a door and then run to the other door and then move that one closed as well. So I'll say you've got about 20 feet of your movement left. Your washing machine's playing better music than I've written.
It's pretty great.
Would you let me just brace myself against the door once I put the latch
Sure.
closed?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll be my
So
full
you
turn.
close and latch the doors. Nothing else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. Next we go to Euphemia, who is going to make her wisdom save again to not be
Held.
charmed. Oh, she's going to succeed.
So question, if she succeeds on hold person, would she have to make another check to break out of my hold because I'm holding her?
The grapple, correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And she also makes the save at the end of her turn.
For hold person. So she's breaking out and her turn ends.
Okay.
Yep. So that's the end of her turn. After her, we go to
Guard.
guard number 3.
Sorry, so I just want to clarify. So she's out of hold person, but she's not out of the grapple.
Correct.
Okay.
He's going to do his best to open the door. Find himself to be unsuccessful. Understandably. Does his best, can't get the door open. You would hear the door rattling as he's trying to push it open, but can't get it. Then we would go to guard 1, who as well is going to run forward and try to push the door open. And now they're going to make strength checks to see if they can push it down. That's 16.
It is latched. I did latch it.
Yeah, so it's not easy for them, absolutely. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Dude,
So
you
just
got it.
Help hold the door.
Fuck that shit. You win.
Easy.
Get a good portent dice.
It's easy. No. You take it. You take it from the world. Rip it from its hands.
15.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You feel the door harder this time, beginning to really try to bust open, but
No.
nothing. Now guard number 4 is going to run forward. He's going to start hitting at the door.
When the doors were closed, did my spirit get pushed out the door, or is he inside? Because he was at the threshold.
Which would you prefer?
I would prefer him to have gone and got pushed out.
Outside?
Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna, with him taking up space, if that would impede them on being able to gang up on the door.
It absolutely would, because they would catch on fire. So we're going to go back to...
Yeah, no, if you want to
You
say
can
the
just
two
say
of them
two
were
of
on
them
one
get
side.
through, but he's saying the third guy
Yeah,
cannot.
if they're, like, let's say the door is nice and it's two halves, the very wide, he'll be on one side where the other two were pushing on this side of the door.
So he was cheating off to one side of the door when you summoned him. When you instructed him to go outside, it wasn't stand in the middle of the threshold.
It was
to
just
Just
go to
stand
the
in the
door and
doorway.
stand there.
right. So doors close.
Mhm.
Your wildfire spirit's standing there.
Yeah.
Imagine being a guard. There's a flame monster between you and the door you need to break down. You're not going to ignore the flame monster to
Yeah.
go for the door. You're going to attack it.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to guard number 1.
Yeah, go for it.
Who's
Yeah.
going to come up and start swinging at your... You're going to take 2 spear attacks at your wildfire spirit. Neither's going to hit. That's a
Are attacks ability checks?
10 and an 8.
Surprisingly, no. Wow.
Then we're going to go to guard 3.
I was expecting you to be like, yeah, they're not going to hit. Like 15. Like,
27.
Guard 3, who, same thing, is going to run forward. Your wildfire spirit is trapped between a door and a guard. So, guard, door.
We have a map. Do you want...
Yeah, if you want to, wherever the wildfire... Yeah, put a guard directly in front of him, and then a guard to the side closest to him. That guard is now going to hit him. Okay. Yeah. So that's a 21 and a 20.
Okay, both would hit.
Yeah.
I do have a question though.
What's that?
How the hell does dodge work? Not that I'm going to use it this round because I never told it to do that, so it wouldn't. I'm
Well,
just
if you
curious
don't-
for future.
If you don't command it to do a thing, it takes the
automatically
dodge
takes
action.
it, yeah. If for that first hit, he would absolutely just eat it. I'm just curious as to how the hell it works for.
Dodge is you have advantage on deck saves, and attack rolls against you have disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, keep going.
Yep. So that's going to be 12 damage on the first hit.
Mhm.
13 on the second. It's 25 total.
Cool. He's still up.
Okay, so that was guard 3 and then 1. Now we're going to go to guard 4, who is also going to come up and surround your wildfire spirit. Someone mind moving him for me.
He's still slowed.
So he has 15.
Yeah, so
He should still be.
he was in this spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you can
should-
make it.
Yeah, he'll make it. He's gonna make his attacks at you at disadvantage because dodging. The first one, oh wow.
It can only make one attack.
Oh right, he can only make one. Okay, so his only attack is gonna be an 18. Yeah, 18.
Hits.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
Yep.
And actually, you would be fully flanked there.
Yeah.
So it would be with advantage. So it definitely hits, yeah.
Yeah, he's only got a 13 AC, so.
Yeah, so it's definitely a hit. 16 damage from that spear.
Evaporates.
Okay. And it just take turns spearing into this
Get,
wildfire
get.
spirit until it goes away. The last guard to go is going to be guard number 2. He's going to make his strength check to break down this door.
Can he get to the door?
Guard number 2.
No.
Does it fill the space where the wildfire spirit would have been?
Mhm.
Yeah.
After it evaporated.
And he's
He's-
slowed. Yeah.
Very lightly pushes on the door. Like he just kind of leans against it. He just...
Yeah, that door's locked.
That's going to be the end of his turn. And we go to Minerva.
With the help of Crom, you try and pry open the...
So you let go of Euphemia.
Oh, shit.
Can you grapple with one hand?
No.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
Can I?
You absolutely can.
Sure.
Grappling only requires you to have one open hand.
Alright. Yes, I got her in a headlock and I'm going to try and pry open them.
Glenn, go ahead and roll standard d20 for your strength check, not with advantage, but add 5 to your roll, since you can only use one hand.
Okay.
You're not using your full strength, you're using half of your strength. 3? Yeah.
Add 5?
Yeah, so 8. Yeah, so you pull and you're not able to quite pull it open. You feel it starting to shake, but you can't quite get it open. It'll be the end of that sequence there. We flip back underground to Olaf and this guard squaring up.
Yep. At the start of my turn, from him being grappled, he takes 4 bludgeoning damage from being in my arms.
Okay.
Just passively?
Yeah.
Passive bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Ow.
You're just flexing on him.
Yeah.
I feel fine. Oh my god, what was that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then, I'm at a doorway with him. From my peripheral, I have a passive perception of a cool 9.
Mm-hmm.
Would be me kind of seeing out of me sideways peepers from me open door.
You would.
What be this room be looking like at him?
Elongated peak. If you
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't describe the room either. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. I just.
Yep. I've just been beating the piss out of men down here alone in the dark.
Oh, that's why.
My hobby.
You would see the floor of the room is scattered with torn, damaged, and otherwise unwanted books.
The one that I'm in right now, or the one adjacent to me?
The one you're in.
Oh,
The one you drop down into.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm glad I know the books are unwanted.
Yep. Yeah, and then you've got your dead friendly guard dude, and then your live guard.
Friend.
What's your passive perception?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Peripheral of the other room, please, for the love of God.
Sorry.
I want to know if I want to drag that dude into that room and fuck on him in there, or if I'm doing it in here.
So through the opening, you would see a corridor that continues 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 feet
Okay.
before making a hard right turn.
Alright, so I got nothing over there. Fuck that.
And then branching off to the north from that one, you would see a corridor that extends beyond your vision because the corner.
Cool. Yep. Alright, so 2 corners. Don't care about that shit, though. Alright, yeah. Well, this dude's grappled, and he's in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no point in using the rope this time. I'm going to give him a good old uppercut right under the jaw. I'm going to take the attack action against him.
Go ahead.
I'm going to be grappled. I got the glorious advantage. Yeah, it's a 24 again.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
For sure.
20 damage. So up into the old jaw with the first. I'm gonna rip them out and run up into him again.
Mm-hmm. He's now bloody.
With the same hand. 16.
Will hit.
Exact, baby. 21 damage.
Okay. He is limp, but still.
I feel him. I feel him moving.
He's trying.
All right.
He's got nothing. But
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to use 5 feet of my movement, and then since I'm unencumbered because of Boots of Stride and Springing, I'm going to leap 25 feet into the air, and once again, with my Hydra Dusters in this dude's jaw, just angle him down into the ground, and we're going falling damage town, baby.
He's dead.
Yep.
How high is the ceiling?
30
Oh, yeah,
feet.
actually,
It's 30 feet?
it's
okay.
30.
Because
I
you were
can't-
25 on the rope. 5
Oh, can I
feet.
hold him up and fucking slam him up and bring him back
that was
down
my
again?
thought process.
Because
Like, you
honestly,
just
what I
punch him
wanted
to
to
the
do
ceiling.
originally, if that was enough of a corner, I wanted to try to, like, get my knuckles into his fucking mouth on his face and, like, running kickstart fucking Hurricane Rama. just go full backwards and slam him
I'm
on the
wondering though,
ground.
if you yeet him into the top, does it lift him up?
Yeah, right? Do I break the rock for everybody anyway? No. No, I would rather just fucking get, like, full up into his jaw, jump up, scrape the ceiling with him, and slam him down. Do you want to do the falling damage for me?
Yep, sure.
You got it.
You said you were jumping 25
25 feet. Yeah, no, I'm going full to the ceiling as high as I
7.
possibly can. You got it.
Imagine just punching someone into the ceiling.
Yep.
That's a good feeling.
Cool. Yeah, so 100% slam this dude down. That is the entirety of my movement. Yeah, I have no idea that they're upstairs. I've been fighting boys. I'll bonus action and second wind and heal myself, and I'm gonna start. I have no movement remaining. I would look towards the tunnel, and that'll be it for me.
The one going east or north?
I can't move anymore, so
Right.
where I am would just be looking into that
Okay.
corridor.
Sure.
I'm not actually going anywhere, and I heal myself for 15.
Cool. We're going to go back to the top of the other group in the library now. Doors barred. Flint, we open with you again.
Cool. I'm gonna yeet myself over to this hole.
Mm-hmm.
And it has not been pried open, correct? We were unable
Nope.
to.
I suppose now me and Minerva with our hands on the rope at this point.
Would you refer to this stone as an unlocked door, DJ?
No.
What are doors, bud?
What are doors but floor holes? For the covering.
I knew that it wasn't. I had to ask.
Who is
That's what's her name?
Why?
Euphemia.
What's up with the hat? I'm just looking at this
She's a
name.
cowboy playing volleyball.
It's
Cowboy.
like a yellow bucket
You got an
hat.
issue with my bucket hat? My yellow.
She's holding
my
a skull.
yellow
She's got a
boot
yellow bucket hat and a knife.
She's weird. She's for sure weird. I
She
have
really
a
hates
crowbar.
volleyball.
SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Lil Nas X.
With the help of them pulling, I'm gonna
Yep, go ahead and make it with advantage.
jam that in there.
Crowbar?
Yeah, I got a crowbar.
Okay.
I'm a criminal.
Criminal.
Chrominal.
Criminal.
And I'm Crom.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Glorious. That is a 19.
A 19. Okay. So you, as Crom and Minerva are pulling on the other side, you walk around and you put your crowbar in and you press down and you feel the stone start to like pop up. Both of y'all make strength checks.
Nat 1.
It's a cool 3. I'm weak as fuck, guys.
Apparently me too.
So crowbars, don't have the length to
You
lift
guys
something
rule.
entirely.
I
It
closed the
can
door.
prop it
I
up
know.
and get the momentum going.
Mm-hmm.
So Flint does that. He pushes down, the stone pops up. You sense that moment of like, oh, now's our chance, and you, and nothing. It just sinks back down.
Damn,
As
look
I
at it.
see them failing, can I Eldritch Blast the stone to give it a boost of force? It is force damage.
Can I use Euphemia as
sure,
a door prop?
absolutely.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God.
Make
Why
an
are
attack
we
roll.
not jammed her into
Use
the
the
hole?
woman as a crowbar.
I asked for help, and she told me no. If she
Break her
can't
spine.
give me
If she
answers
gets
about
crushed
that,
to death, I hate her.
she wants answers
This
on
woman.
death. Show me the answers.
Yeah, that's an 18 on the die.
18.
Yeah.
You
Plus
hit.
7.
You hit the stone.
I'll roll damage if you want.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, that's 10.
Stoned.
10. Okay.
Just Euphemia.
I really love that I wanted the rock intact so they couldn't easily follow us.
I'm not breaking it.
I know.
I'm just
I
trying to
know.
force it. It's thick enough that I wouldn't break it.
I know.
You hit the as they're pulling. You lift it with your crowbar a couple of inches.
Yeah.
They pull it as best they can.
Yeah, I'm putting on the afterburners.
So it's the stone's going to be at about this angle.
Yeah.
Not quite, here.
Sure.
It's slightly less than 180. So your Eldritch Blast is going to come in from about this angle
Uh-huh.
and hit it like this.
Okay.
So it's going to hit it, and it's going to give it a little bit of force up, but
Yep.
not enough to flip it the rest of the way.
Okay.
Thankfully, because it would crush them.
Or Euphemia.
Or Euphemia,
I want,
you
like,
fucking
put her
criminal.
on the other side.
I want to know how far of a drop it is. We're just gonna.
It's 30 feet.
I don't know that.
Anything
I
else on
just
your turn?
throw her into the darkness. Yeah, free on my reaction. I'm gonna grab her and throw her.
Found myself a fish.
I hate her. I really hate her.
We go to prom.
Alright,
Like this door prop. I also have a crowbar.
I'll say you can use your reaction to put. You've done it once. You know how much force you need
Yeah,
to apply.
yeah.
You can prop it up again to give him that little bit of boost. You can make it properly at advantage now
fantastic.
because Minerva's still grappling, pulling with one hand, and
Fuck
Flint's
this die. I'm gonna use this one because this one sucks.
Which one?
I'm a strong boy. I believe in myself.
I'm
Take
feeling
it from the
myself.
universe.
Take it from the world.
Oh my bones!
Not 20.
That is a 19!
It's very good.
I'm literally the fucking bodyguard. I'm like,
Zoe!
Anything
I don't
worse?
know how to weed.
You were
So,
dead
Flint-
yesterday.
Fair.
Pushes down on the crowbar, gives the stone that little bit of momentum to swing itself up. You two grab and pull as hard as you can, and you get it up to 90, and you're pulling still.
Yeah.
Both of you make dexterity saving throws. Shell with disadvantage because you're carrying a person.
Sick.
To get out of the way of the stone falling toward you.
Dude, you're fine.
That one.
12.
God.
Dude, you're fine.
It's fine.
It's party rules.
It's fine.
Euphemia. Grapple does not have an effect on dexterity saving throws, right?
Nope. She's got no movement, though.
Yep. Okay. She's going to succeed. She rolled an 18. You're going to take some damage from this stone falling on you. You're going to be hit pretty squarely with it. I'll say as you're holding her over here with the stone in front of you, and you're pulling this way. So she's over here, not in the path of the
Right.
of the thing.
Sure.
It's gonna fall on you. It took 3 people to open, so it's gonna be pretty fucking heavy.
Let's take it. Is it more than 7 damage that I'm taking?
Until I rolled, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm trying to determine a fair damage value for that.
2d6? 3d6?
I was thinking
80
with 3d8.
That's fine.
It's pretty fucking heavy.
Fuck me up, let's go.
Yeah, it's
All ones.
it's an 8.
Great. Coming back, sis. Uppies.
You're unconscious,
Good night.
crushed under the lid of the cavern. It's open now,
Good. Just
is
roll
open.
me on down there.
but the stone is currently crushing Minerva.
Sick.
You would obviously release your grasp on Euphemia because
Bye.
you're unconscious. She's no longer grappled. Anything else on your turn, Crumb?
You like to administer CPR, maybe?
I'll say Minerva's hand is still sticking out from where she had.
It's just my arm.
It's just your arm. Probably, and only from like here forward too, not all of it.
Oh my god.
Just your hand.
I'm just fucking tangled.
Even with the crowbar, would have crushed her hand.
It's also stabbing into my arm. Somehow the crowbar went through my hand and my arm was just crushed in the work.
Seeing the stone crush my friend here.
Who am I again?
Go ahead and bonus action. Healing word. That's gonna be... Where the hell did it go? Seven.
You're back at 7.
Sick.
What the fuck?
Ow! Owies.
Anything else on your turn?
Pop this back on.
The hole's open?
Yes.
You're up. You're here. You're holding the door. I'm gonna look at Euphemia and go, I'm not actually German, and jump in the hole.
Okay.
To like ride the rope
What is
down.
Okay. You jump in the hole, or do you climb the rope down?
I'm gonna climb the rope down.
Better answer. You
But visually, I'm like, I'm not actually German. Woo!
you slowly climb down the rope so as to not take fall damage.
Yeah.
It's the end of your turn. We're gonna go to Chessa.
Hey.
Can I see them?
Yeah, sorry. You would see Olaf. The floors of the floor is scattered with shit books.
Shit books.
And
It says
2
on the
dead
cover.
men and a lot of blood.
Shit on the books. I killed those guys.
Nice.
Sorry, Chessa.
Can I see them from here, or is it like around bookcases?
Oh,
Like I'm over there by the door.
You'd be able to see them.
Like I can see the hole and everything.
Mhm.
Is Minerva? Were you freed?
Yeah, so I know we said that it crushed me and it was like just my arm hanging out. Like, so did it close and now it's closed again, or it's...
No, it's open. The rock
was
flipped
open.
and flipped onto
It
you,
went
and
this
you
way.
hit it and
Oh.
fell backwards, and the rock's on you.
Oh, gotcha.
So you're still under the rock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
With just her hand sticking out. So Crom casting healing word looked at her hand, went booga booga, and then
Gave her a high five, and then I jumped in
Yeah.
the hole.
Give me one of like these bad boys and then like...
Dab it up.
Here's a question for
Okay.
you.
sure.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Does it work inside? In a building? Stone floors?
What does the spell say?
Oh, fuck yeah.
It says I choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space on the ground that I can see within range. A medium hand made from compacted soil rises there and reaches for one creature that I can see within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't work inside.
would you allow it to lift the stone off of... I guess I'm going to try to use it anyway. I'm going to summon it.
Okay.
That's...
So it was about a 5 foot
But I'd have to move.
square that got torn open by Olaf. So 5 feet hole. The stone floor was flipped over another 5 feet onto Minerva. So I guess technically that space above the thing is not occupied. But if you summon the hand on the thing you're trying to lift, it won't be able to lift it.
I would summon it next to it.
So then immediately next to it is where Minerva was holding Euphemia and then went down. So Euphemia would be immediately to the right of it.
I mean, there's a spot here and a spot here, so I would just put it here.
Right, so sorry, when either the stone flipped toward Chell or toward me. So yeah, you could...
So if Minerva's here, the stone is on top of her. The hole's
then,
here.
And then Euphemia, if she's
And
there,
Euphemia
would be
is-
in that space immediately next to her.
Here.
Right.
Alright, so I'll summon it right here.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to summon that.
And it can definitely try to flip it open.
That's concentration, so slow. I dropped slow.
Okay.
And I did run over, so I also am not actively
Holding
bracing
the door, sure.
anymore.
How much can that lift?
It's a person. It can grapple a person.
Okay.
So, like, it doesn't have a weight limit.
Is the door heavier than 200 pounds?
Yeah. My
The
thing.
door?
Or the
floor.
like the floor?
The floor, yeah.
I mean, it can.
My thinking is it can make a straight strength roll to see if it's able to flip it. I don't know. I guess it would just use...
I mean, it has...
If you have a negative modifier to your strength, I would say it does it with a +0. It just tends across the board.
Okay.
Because we don't have stats available for it, I don't think. So...
Yeah, I mean, the only stat that I have is that, like, if it's trying to grapple someone, which it can do, it's a strength 15 saving throw.
That's because it's based off of
Yeah.
your mod.
But yeah, I'll do the.
Yeah, the strength roll to flip it off of Minerva.
That's a 17.
Okay, 17. It's medium-sized. I imagine Minerva, with whatever hand she had free, would be pushing up on it as well. I'll say it's able to lift it enough to get Minerva out, but it doesn't flip it the rest of the way across.
That's fine.
So you have that feeling of like a heavy weight literally being lifted off your chest.
I feel much better about things.
Anything else on your turn?
I don't believe so.
What?
I'm very excited for my turn. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a good time.
Okay.
You'll never have seen anything like it done.
That's going to be the end of Chess's turn. We're going to go to Euphemia, and I'm going to write that down because it's 8 o'clock, and I think Euphemia's turn is a good place to end for tonight. And she's going to look and go, "Do you all know what you've just done?" And that's end of tonight.
Very good.
Okay.
What? I'm in the hole!
Should have pushed her in the hole.
Honestly.
Should have yeeted her in the hole.
Should have. At least she knows I'm not German.
That's what really
I'm
matters.
ready for John's turn next weekend.
You have no idea what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be so exciting.
Friends, thank you very much for watching this evening. Vapor and CMS, thank you for the resubs. Much appreciated. We will be back next on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the city of Oshwamp. Thank you guys very, very much, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye bye.